I'm at Hill Country Performance and Machine, Spring Branch, and want to get a second opinion on this engine block and see if they can do something, or if the final decision is a no-go. So I'll be back in just a second. Okay, just got back from Hill Country Performance Engines, and boy, I'm glad I went there. He is super nice. He had a different impression on this block. The block is still serviceable. It can use one of the rubber plugs. He said the good and bad point about them is that they are temporary. They will start leaking eventually in a year or so. They don't look nice. But other than being a temporary fix and having to change them out, then the block is still serviceable. All the rest of them could have normal core plugs. And now on this block, it would have to be bored. They are really good as far as pricing. I just got off the phone with her and she gave me a price of $30 a hole. And whether it's an 8-cylinder or 4-cylinder, whatever it is, it's $30 a hole. Now on this block, it would be $55 because they got to boil it. Because they can't put it on the machine if it's anyway dirty. So that would be an extra $55. And the other thing about this one is the head has got to be surfaced, and I think it's like $140 to get it surfaced. But the only drawback about this block is the lack of an engine number. And you know, one advantage of having an engine number is getting it titled and using the engine number as the VIN number. And now I want to show you an option here that I've been working on, and it's right here. Now this block is a short block that I've been working on to put on eBay to sell. You know, I bought these blocks last summer, and this one is an excellent block. I was going to put it on eBay after it's all dressed up and everything else for $1,000, and that includes the camshaft, the crank, and it's going to be sold for $1,000, and it's got this perfect cylinders. It does not need to be decked as far as the head surface. There is a difference between this one and this one. This is a late model TD2 engine, but it has the banana plug, which would match your head, where these are round, which that doesn't match your head. So this is actually a matching engine for the head that you have. Now, the recommendation I would have, whether you go for this block or this one, would be what size to, both of them are going to need new pistons. And the piston set is like $340. And that's $340, it's whether that's 20 over or 80 over. Moss motors are $349. Now, the reason this one would not need to even be bored if you left it at 20 over. I would definitely increase the performance on either block, and by getting it bored out to at least 60 over, and get 60 over pistons, and that would increase the performance drastically on this engine. The biggest performance boost you can do to one of these is increasing the bore. And now they don't recommend going over 60, MG doesn't. The one I'm building for myself is 80 over. So 60 over, 80 over, they're well within good scope. Okay, here's what I'd like to do. I'd like to make a deal with you. I know that you would want to have the best performance and the best engine that you can have for your TD. Now, I was building this up to put on eBay for $1,000. What I'd like to do is do a swap with you. I'll take this block. This will be your block, and I'll do it for $500. Now that would give you a perfect engine, and the actual cost difference between the two, this one has got to be boiled. That's an additional $55. The head has got to be $140 to not the head, but the deck has got to be ground on that one. So that's right about $200 additional if you kept this one, where on this one, even though it costs $500, it's $200 less comparatively to build than this one. So actually the net difference would be about $300. So anyway, this is day 4, but I'm actually doing it on Friday afternoon. I wanted to go get that a second opinion, so I knew that you could have something to work with. And what I'd like to do is come out Sunday to see you guys, and we can discuss it. We don't have to make a decision right now. So I'll give you a call this weekend and set up a time where I can come out on Sunday. So long for now. This is good news, I'm hoping. Bye.